Well, folks, this is going to be my last day here at Thermal City this year. They closed down end of October, and I got well, I'm staying here at cabin 4. It's sufficient. It's got 2 beds. It's got a bathroom with a shower. It doesn't have a kitchen. It's got a microwave, but I got my trusty Cabela's grill and other devices that I use. And I'm kind of reluctant. I was kind of reluctant to get this started. That's why it's like 11:30 or something like that. And I'm gonna get ready here to run what's in that right there are my classified to 1/4 inch trommel cons because I ran the trommel yesterday. And in here is classified to 1/4 inch my dredge cons. I dredged for 5 hours the other day. Water was a little cold, but it was like sun was shining right on my back. And I'm getting ready to do a cleanup on both of these and see what I get. So I'm going to get started and I'll bring you back on the watch. Okay, I took the brush to the to the ripples in this gold hog mat, and I'm ready to start. So here we go. These are dredge cons. I dredged for 5 hours the other day, and I was asked not to show everybody where I was dredging, so I didn't. I've got a video of it, but I'll have to release that after the Thermal City closes down this year. I got to do some adjusting here. That looks a little better. I was dredging in a spot where I was getting pretty good gold the other day, so I figure it's worthwhile. I got to do another duster here. And that looks pretty good. Okay. Didn't realize I got up this morning and I was just really reluctant to even leave this place. It's been awesome. I've spent like I think 9 days here. And tonight's my last night here. And this is actually a sluice that was made for me by a fellow in the community. And I took the mats out of my river sluice, cut them down and fit them in here. And it does pretty good work. I checked my stuff the other day and I missed like 2 little tiny specks. So, oh, hopefully you can see what's going on here. I met so many awesome people down here this year. JP's anniversary bash had people from California, a bunch of people from California, from Alaska, from Florida, from all over the country, and it was awesome. And from Pennsylvania, including myself and PA Patriot and John Brent from Connecticut. So it was really an awesome gathering. I'm gonna set you here where you can maybe see a little better what's going on. And the folks here at Thermal City, Tom and Rich and James and Dave and Dwight, and they're so awesome. They actually had me playing cornhole last night. I'm not very good at it, but maybe with practice I'll get better. I know they want me tonight. They even invited me to a community dinner. I don't think I could attend that because I have too much to do here. And apparently I'm in slow motion here today, so I'm gonna have enough to do where I'm just not going to be able to attend the community dinner, and that I feel like maybe I'm messing up a little bit by not going to that thing. But so they are incredible people, Betty and Eileen and all of them. They're nice people. So I'm going to go through this stuff, and then I'm going to do a clean out, and then I'm going to go through the trommel concentrate. There should be gold in all of this. And I might do one more video before I leave, just to show my gold so far this year, from down here and Coos Canyon and all over the place I've been. And I have had a good year. Next year, however, I'm figuring political situation and everything will be settled down to the point where I can go back out to California, because I really miss Mother Cuba. And Arizona. We'll get back to Arizona also. There's a whole lot of them. This season's running pretty good. We need a little bit more water. Need a little bit more water in the bucket to finish this off. We're gonna get another scoop that up. Still a good bit in there. Still a little bit in there. There you go, clean bucket. We'll let it run for a couple minutes and then we'll do a clean out. But I'm going to pause you in between, so bring you back on the bit. Okay, I got to show you this because it's not often you see it. I'm seeing gold in this sluice. Seeing gold all over the place here. So just wanted to try to point that out to you. There is gold in these dredge cons. Okay, I'll bring you back on after cleanup. Okay, I have my cons from the dredge run in that blue bowl, and I've got the cons from the Trommel run in this green pan here, this super sluice, and I'm gonna get ready to start her up. Run the brush over the ripples, and we're gonna run the Trommel concentrate. And I put a little bit of Dawn in the water. It looks like it's running pretty good. We're gonna run it like that. So here we go. I'm gonna run this slow because I knew there was decent gold in it. And I don't want to lose any. I just did one load, which is a yard of dirt. Had a lot of clay in it, a lot of big stones. And I will pan down the tailings to make sure I didn't miss anything. And what I'll do then is I'll keep the black sand from when I do that and put it in a cons bucket. Take home and mess with some other time. But I'm not taking a whole bunch of this stuff home with me. What I'm doing up here is I have this thumb screw turned that way instead of straight because that's as tight as I can get it, and that's why I'm getting this build up right behind here. So I'm just trying to help it along, not hurting anything. Let's set the back up here. water in this pan. A little more water in the pan. Jump down one of these scoops. A little bit more black sand in there. Have a look at it. That's crazy. Okay, let me show you this. Right up the top here, at the very top, there's gold in this thing. So, and it's all across there. So, you gotta be careful when you take care of the business end. And you always do this with the gold hog material. You tilt your sluice and let the water run out one side. That concrete's the mats, so nothing just falls the hell out of there or rinses out when you're moving it. All right, I'm gonna do a cleanup on this, and then we'll pan this stuff, some of this stuff down, and show you, give you an idea of what we got. So I'll bring you back on in a bit. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and pan down the dredge cons that are in the blue pan here into a safety pan here. I didn't lose anything with that run. There was nothing, no gold in the tailings, but I still saved the last of the black sand, put it in the concentrate bucket. And nobody's perfect. But these are the dredge cons. And by the way, when I leave here in the morning, I'll be heading to Uwharrie National Forest to hang out with Benzo from Wild Gold Adventures. Got their dig for gold over there for a couple of days. And then my 3 weeks vacation will be up. And I don't know when I'll be back in North Carolina again, but I'll be planning to go somewhere. Definitely be back for JP's anniversary again. All right, let me see if I can get some of those pebbles out of there. Not that many. Bunch of garnet sand too. And that green stuff. Wherever I see that stuff, I get gold. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Let's see if we can spin this back. A lot of black sand in that, but we'll see what we can do. And the garnets. Yeah, I'm gonna move some of this into the concentrate. There's a lot of black sand in there. Normally, it's something I would try to clean up the creek, that much of it. I see gold. I'll keep this process going here. Spin it back. And there is a bunch of gold. I hope it's a bunch more than it looks like here. I hope so. We'll see. Save that. Okay. here we go. There's gold. Ultra fine black sand. And there's gold. That's a decent flake around here. All right. This stuff is loaded with fines, and there's actually a few flakes in there too. Maybe I can bump it away. Hold on a second here. Another piece. Okay, there's not that much there, but there's some. And I'm not going to be able to get all of it out of there. I'm just going to show this to you, and then we'll pan the other stuff out because this is already going long enough. Right up in there. And there's more in that too. But I'm going to pause you, and we'll bring you back on the bit. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to pan out the trommel run concentrates from the gold hog sluice. We'll see what we get out of that. Man, I got a lot of stuff to pack today. And I'm not done digging. I'm going to be digging in Uwari probably tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to try to go home Sunday so I have a day off before I have to go back to work. All right, let's see what we got here. I'll just spin it back and get some more of this stuff out of it anyway. I've been checking tailings and uh, safety pan here ever since I've been doing this. Check the safety pans in between. Not finding much of anything really in them. So yeah, a lot of black sand. This is a trommel run. There goes gold down. So I'm going to have to be careful here. There's gold right there. Gold right there. Okay. Okay. Bump it. Rinse some of this stuff out of here. Okay, let me try to put some of this stuff in the cons bucket here. Oh, it's all showing up at the top. It's all through it. So oh, there's a lot of gold in it, but it just doesn't want to cooperate. That black sand is like flour black sand. So I'm gonna have to be careful with it. I don't want to have to keep going through this stuff and through it and through it and through it. There's a bunch of gold in there. Okay. We got gold all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna bump this up here, and we'll see what we can see. And then I'm gonna snuffer it. So, alrighty, we already got you expanded. Did I forget to turn it back down? All right, look at that. It's still there's still a bunch of it loose in that black sand there. I'll have to separate it, but that's what I got, and I got a mess to clean up here and all that. So maybe I'll do a video over in Uwari. Uwari's awesome, but until then, I'll see you all the next time I see you.